Well, SeaWorld's Christmas celebration is happening right now.
That's right, the most wonderful time of the year. Yeah. Local theme park has special holiday treats and entertainment, and that's where we find CBS 8's Chris Grow live there with a look at all the fun. Chris, you have the festivities going not only in your outfit, but all around you.
Got to make sure that we are on brand here this holiday season. And I tell you what, we spoke about Santa Claus and how he had his cottage there, where, of course, you can go ahead, take a picture with him, maybe tell him what it is that you may want for Christmas. Well, Mrs. Claus, she's not the only one with the stage, so to speak. So she'll be here throughout the holiday season, of course, sharing some stories. But at the same time, this is an opportunity for you to maybe grab a bite to eat, to sit down and hang out with Mrs. Claus. So we'll bring in Tyler here to talk about both the story time that we have going on, but then also, like I said, you can grab a grilled cheese and listen to maybe the tales that Mrs. Claus will bring.
Yeah, so Mrs. Claus will tell stories multiple times throughout the day, but then the last one, as it gets to dusk, she'll actually light the tree also. So it's an exciting ceremony, so I recommend grab a snack. You know, we've got crepes, beignets, cinnamon rolls, grilled cheese, pozole, tamales, like really food from kind of everywhere.
Yeah. I've noticed now, being to SeaWorld a couple of times this year, you guys are really upping that food game here. What do you think sort of stands out here with that holiday menu, if you will?
Sure, yeah. So the traditional grilled cheese with tomato bisque will always be my favorite, but we have some new ads this year, though, with a turkey pot pie, a tamale, and a pozole. I think almost every night you can find me eating those.
Well, and it's great, too, because when the temperature drops down, you want something warm. Now, as for you, again, you mentioned the story time. The tree lighting, that's the last story time that she will tell, right? And then we'd light the tree?
Yes, so that's the last story time she'll tell. And then that's separate from the big tree lighting also. Yes. So lots of tree lightings here at SeaWorld.
We've got all of our trees lit because it is holiday season, and I want to bring in three special guests here right now before we send things back. We've got JoJo here with some special friends. We've got Tinsel and we've got Holly. JoJo, who is who again? I know I've been asking you all morning.
No worries. This is Holly and her half-sister Tinsel. They're each about a year and a half old, and they're Santa's reindeer in training, so still in flight school.
So we've got our reindeers. Real quick, the antlers.
The antlers, yes.
I was going to say horns. The antlers. Females with reindeers can have antlers.
Yeah. Reindeer and caribou are the only deer species that both males and females have antlers, and reindeer are actually the domestic version of the caribou. So they're a farm-raised version of the wild caribou that lives in the entire Arctic Circle. But these two, they're awfully cute on their second set of antlers, and they actually lose and regrow those antlers every single year. It's kind of a cool process, yeah.
Okay, well, JoJo, thank you so much. And carrots and celery, we'll leave that out for them as well with the cookies. Eric and Evan?